Alright, so DaVinci Resolve is actually a quite simple editing program. Let's actually just go through it right away. The main thing that you need to know is about these 7 menus. So the first menu is actually where you put your media. This is where you put your audio, your videos, and all the stuff you want to edit. Next is the main cut tool, main editing. Like you could say this and this is just like almost the same thing. I would mostly like to use this to edit video. You could also use this to edit your video, but this is more like you have more control. Next, you have the Fusion page, which you can actually add your effects. I wouldn't recommend using this if you're new. Mostly, there's just an easier way to use it by just clicking on this one. Next, you have the color page. Here is where you can do your color grading, fairlights. Here is where you control your audio. And the last, you've got the deliver page, which is where you export your videos. So where do you start exactly when you open Resolve? A good way to make you understand quickly is to show you a finished project. So here is an example of a finished project. As you can see, I am on the edit page. I find with this page, I have a lot more control because I can choose where I can change this line here, which like determines where the video is. Here I can't do that. I can't click to change it. I have to change with the pad. This is like where you can change the details about, for example, if I were to click on this one, the text will come up here and I could change the text. There's also settings, keyframes, if you've learned that. It's the exact same thing on Resolve as it is on Adobe or CapCut. The main thing is that you got 2 different tracks. This middle line separates between the visuals and the audio. So below the line you have all the audio, and over the line you have all the visuals. All the visuals that could range from different black screens, white screens, green screens, all the video clips that you have, all the text you're adding. Below is all the music, sound effects, and just everything that brings the audio to life. This is how the Fairlight page works. If you just ignore all these markers, you have like an overview of all the audio that you've added. So it will only be audio here, not visuals. So how do we get here? I will open a new project and show you how we come here. So now we got a fresh new project. The first thing is to open media pool, and here is where you can drag all of your files that you want to edit. So for me, I don't have my video files in a folder. So if I want a folder of background music, for example, I'll just drag the background music, put it on the master, and now I've got all the background music. If you don't have a folder, you select new bin after you've right clicked the master and just name your folder, blah 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 blah, and then you just select all the video clips that you want, drag it in and put it inside the folder. Here's where I like to edit. So where do I get my media? Well, here we've got all the stuff we need to edit. We got the media pool, the effects. The most important are the media pool and the effects. So I'm gonna click on both of them. So the media pool brings us all the media that we have added, and under us we've got all the effects that we want to add. We could use this page instead of using the Fusion page. The Fusion page is very like a more advanced version. So let's start. Let's actually drag one video clip onto the timeline and see what happens. Okay, so we dragged one video on the timeline. If the video has audio, you'll see one audio track below the line that I told you about, and the visuals over the line. So when you click it, you'll see it selects both of them. If you want to edit the audio and the video separately, what you could do is just unselect this linked selection. Just click it, unselect it, and now if you click the video, it won't affect the audio. That means that you could, for example, drag the video and you could see that the audio stays in place. So for example, if you want the audio to start before the video, you could do like this, and then just drag this to add a fade in effect on the video, and now the audio will play and the video will come in after. So it will look something like this. You could also do opposite. So that's just a simple way to understand that you could edit the audio separately from the video. So on the right, you can see it's the inspection area. If I click this, then I can transform and crop and just add different stuff to my video. If you don't know the keyframes, it's just that when you place one keyframe here and you, for example, go to another place and select another, the difference that you've done, for example, if I want the video to stay like this in this place of the video, then the keyframe that's starting from this will end on the next keyframe and the video will then look like this. So it will do like a gradual increase like this. You have also stabilization, speed change, where you can change the speed of your video. So if you, for example, also want to cut your video, a shortcut is to select Control B. If you're on MacBook, it's Command B, I believe, and it will cut automatically. If you want to just click when you're cutting it, just select B, and now the cursor has turned into a cutting thing. So you can like cut your audio or your video and all that. If you want to go out the cursor, you just select A. So if you want to have overlays, how do you do that? Well, it's very simple. You just select it and then drag it over. You could do the same thing with audio. So if you do like this, and then you could drag the audio here. So I could also do the same thing. I could take this video clip right here and put it over here. So now I've got another overlay. And I could, for example, add a fade in effect on this one. And then, for example, if I want to this audio to end here, I'll just select B, select A, and just drag all of this and select delete. Can also select and fade out like this. And then you can see now the video is like this. If you want to add text and titles and all that, it will be under the effects page. You add the titles by selecting it. Here we got different stuff. Mostly I like to stick with basic title and custom title. The difference with this is just like here we can do more advanced editing with the title. I'll make a video about it if you want titles like this one. But for now, I'm stick with the basic title and drag it over here. You can drag it, make it how long you ever want. I'll just select Resolve. Here you can change the position, so you just drag. If you want the X to go on the left, you drag the X to the left. Here is you can change your colors. I'm gonna make it green, and all of this is like some advanced stuff. I will explain it when I'm making a video about the text. And here's like a stroke so that people can see what you've written. I recommend selecting this outside only. If not, the stroke will come inside the text. Drop shadow, once you start to put your offset, then you can see the shadow pull up. So now the text will be like this. I could also add a fade in on my text, and it will go like this. So here you can see that all the stuff that I've edited will come on here. I'll show you an example of how an 20-minute project will look like on this page, because this page picks up everything. Because if you have, for example, a 20-minute video, it won't be able to cover all of it here. So here's an example. All the media that you see, I've lost it somehow. I'm just depressing times, you know. This is like a big project. This video is 19 minutes long, and you can see that it got a lot. It has a lot. So, but for now, we'll just stick to where we was and just keep it simple like this. That's the basics of Resolve. So we'll export the video, and here is where you adjust your settings. You click on add render queue, just select your name, of course, and click on render all, and then it will start to render every frame until you've got your video finished. So that is DaVinci Resolve. Just a very basic video about it so that you understand like how the software works. It's just to show that it isn't very complicated. Could be quite hard actually in the beginning. So yeah, make sure to subscribe if you learned some stuff. Don't hesitate to let me know. Don't hesitate to ask me questions down below in the comments, as I will answer every single one of them. And if you want me to make some videos diving deeper into Resolve, let me know down below in the comments. I'm here to make you great in editing, and see you next time.